Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here from QBKing77.com, here to unbox the Vector Smartwatch. No, it doesn't run Android Wear. Going to open it up and give some impressions on the watch. Okay, let's open this guy up. Pretty classy box with the Vector Smartwatch. Go ahead and pull this, and I believe this should just slide on open. And it does, and you can barely see the watch face. Open this up, pull it out, and it looks like the watch is right here. I'm going to set that to the side for just a second, and we're going to figure out what else is in the box really quickly. So let's go ahead and see what this is. Lots of packaging right here. So it looks like you have the charging cable, and the charging, I believe it's magnetic. You just kind of drop the smartwatch in. It lets you know it's compatible with iPhone, Android, and Windows. Now, there's nothing else in the box, so let's go ahead and grab the watch. I did get black on black, so let's go ahead and just pull the watch out. It's actually pretty tight inside this box. And here we go. Here it is. So it looks like it's actually on. As you saw, I pressed the buttons here, and it's kind of scrolling through things. So it looks like it's on. It does tout 30-day battery life, so that might be a reason that it's actually on. All right, here's a closer look at that black metal band that comes with it. The screen resolution doesn't really look that great. It is on right now. It has a decent amount of bezel as well, and you can see Vector right there. Let's go ahead and flip it over, and here's where you kind of connect it to charge down at the bottom. That's really about it for the bottom, just kind of markings. And then to connect it, you push in on one side and push in on another, just like a standard metal band watch. All right, let's go ahead and connect to the Vector app, which is actually in the Play Store or the App Store. All right, so it says check that this number's showing, and it actually was just showing above the clock. Now to make the most, you have to allow it to send notifications, so let's make that happen. All right, here's the app to switch watch faces. It's very simple. You just kind of swipe through all the various ones. You have a store down here where you can get other faces and download them. You have streams as well to add if you want to add events, steps, stocks. Let's go ahead and click on one. So you have to download it. So let's download stocks and add that. Swipe over, and then we have apps as well, including ESPN, BBC, CNET, The Economist, and then standard, looks like stock apps. In the app, you also have activity, alarms, and settings. One to make note of is alerts, notifications, where you can specifically choose which apps actually send you notifications. Now with the Vector watch, it's important to note that these buttons are actually your main source of controls. Touching the screen actually doesn't do anything. All right, so I just sent myself a text message, and you'll see the watch kind of lit up. It vibrates the watch as well to notify you. For some reason, it's not actually showing the notification up. I'm going to press the middle button, and there's that specific notification saying, hey, I believe I can use a wrist gesture to kind of fling the notification away and go back to my clock. But I don't think there's a way to interact with specific notifications, which is actually pretty unfortunate. Scrolling through, pressing the middle button actually can scroll through these apps to let you know certain things. If you press and hold the home button, or the main button, I should say, it brings you back to that home screen. So you got alarm, you have timer, stopwatch, and those other apps I mentioned previously. Now overall, it's fairly sleek. I'm not a big fan of how big the bezel actually is. I was hoping it'd be a little more seamless with the clock and the bezel just kind of blending in, but it really doesn't, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna get some hands-on time and do a full review pretty soon, let you know how it is, how it compares to Android Wear, etc. So be sure to subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all links in the description video below. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.